We want to do our very best to show you how you can help keep our island community a safe and fun place to be. And of course, we always bring in Officer Paul Tapao, the coordinator for Guam Crime Stoppers, looking dapper in his civilian wear today.
Dressed down today.
Yeah, of course, well, representing the cat division.
Yeah, the former cat, the Crimes Against Two Monsters,
well,
the defunct cat.
Well, regardless of what you're wearing, you're always working and you're always trying to keep our island as safe as possible and always trying to solve crimes. And there's a particular crime that's going on in the southern village of Inarajan, which might sound a little funny to some people because it's about a missing carabao, but that's serious business.
Yeah, our southern brothers and sisters, they take pride in their farm and their ranch and the products that they put their hands and their sweat in. And the farm owner is just reaching out to the community, a small little community such as Inarajan, and asking anybody if they have any information about a stolen carabao. And when I talked to the farm owner, he had mentioned that there's actually monetary value that's tagged with these domesticated animals, and the demand for it's high. So there is a demand, and there's a reason why. There's the objective as to why someone will go into his ranch, his fence ranch, and actually do the poaching and everything. And it's heartbreaking when he was telling me the story.
Because when you think about it, for a lot of people, like especially in that part of the island, the good people of the South, that's their livelihood. Yes. And like a carabao isn't just necessarily a family pet or something that they've raised since the carabao was very young. That's also a valued part of their business, and that's how they actually are able to put food on the table.
Yes, it's
equipment.
Yeah, it is. It's an asset. It's an asset.
Exactly.
It's an asset to the farm owner. It's an asset to the ranch owner. As minute as what he's growing in his property, to as major as providing crops to the local supermarkets, that carabao, the carabaos that he has is part of the inventory. So it really is something for us to reach out to the community members and hopefully address the issue of poaching. And you're contributing to the crime when you actually pay and purchase the product, which is the carcass or the meat, from poachers who poach the caribou or deer or even endangered species like turtle. So.
And you work with your colleagues at the Department of Agriculture when matters of poaching comes in, because you don't hear about poaching every single day in our news headlines, but poaching is a big problem on island.
Yeah, it's set aside for reasons, and one is safety, and of course the illegal use of the firearms and everything. And Department of Agriculture conservation officers are actually taking a part in this investigation. So we're reaching out to our counterparts, our law enforcement counterparts who deal with wildlife and everything.
All right. Well, as to the matter of the missing carabao and what you can do to help, let's take a look at the details.
On Friday, the 10th of April, officers from the Southern Precinct Command entertained a theft of property at the Leon Guerrero farm located on Ihaj subdivision in Inarajan. Now, according to the police report, the farm owner had left his ranch on Thursday at around 3 in the afternoon, where he noted all 3 free-ranging carabaos within the property fence line. When the farm owner returned to his property the next day, he discovered suspicious tire tracks around the farm's perimeter fence line. The report indicated that the tire tracks led to a down fence line where corrugated tin was used as a ramp for a vehicle to gain access onto the property. It was then that the farm owner discovered a pool of blood and discarded carabao organs, the carabao's carcass missing. The Guam Crime Stoppers is reaching out to the southern community for their help. Should anyone have any information about this case, you can simply text your information to 486-HELP. If you have any information about this crime or any other crime, please call Guam Crime Stoppers at 477-HELP. That's 477-4357. You can also send a text to 486-HELP. That's 486-4357. You can also submit information of a crime through our webpage at guam.crimestoppersweb.com or call the Guam Police Department at 475-8615-6 or 7. Guam Crime Stoppers wants to remind the public that we do not use caller ID and you do not have to leave your name. You can receive a cash reward of up to $1,000 if the information provided leads to the arrest and conviction for the person or persons responsible for this crime or any other crime.
Thanks so much, Paul, once again. So is there anything that people can do, concerned residents, if they'd like to help this family?
It's a small, tight-knit. I still say there's a lot of pride. There is a lot of pride in the southern villages. They know what's going on. Just come forward. If you feel that you have tamamala, you're ashamed or anything, and you don't want to say anything in public, use our call center. Call 477-HELP, or you can text 486-HELP. It's as simple as that.
And really good people too. Really good Guamanian values. Like very strong people and everything like that. So
it's still there.
Certainly don't deserve for this to happen to them.
No.
All right. Well, hopefully we'll resolve this.
I hope so. I hope we get a break in the story and we bring closure to the family.
All right. Well, please keep us posted.
Yes, I will. Thank you.
See you next week. All right, everybody, and we will see you on the flip side of this break. Please take care.